Hi guys, so if you watched my haul this morning, you know I wanted to play with this for Freeform Friday. It's a bundle set that I picked up on HSN. It's a Heartfelt creation set. I also want to show you, I did pass by the mail this morning and I got a card, so I'm going to open this up. So any links I have for these items will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links, and those will be, again, in the description box. Click on the title, click on show more, click on the little triangle. I still get a lot of questions all the time. People are like, "Where'd you get that?" Or "Where's or if I have a link, that's where they are, guys." And any YouTuber, whenever they have a blog link or whatever it is, it's always in there. Oh, how sweet! So this is from Flower about this. Look at this little card. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. I love her. So cute. And look at the colors. I mean, could it be more coordinated already? That is so cute. Thank you, Flower. Aw. That is so sweet. Thank you guys so much. I'm telling you, look at the little glitter on the wings. And I was even thinking about doing glitter today too, because it's a Heartfelt Creations, little dots. Adorable. Thank you so much. That is so cute. And thank you guys for all your well wishes. I've been reading them all. Okay, so let's see. I opened one of the packs up, so we have that. I definitely need to use that mold. Where is it? Did I put it back in here? Did I not put it back in here? This morning I was like, I did the haul and then I put things away. Oh, yep, it's sitting over here. I didn't even put it back in here. So we're going to use this today. It is a quick and easy way to do your flower shaping. These are not inexpensive, but again, I got this in the bundle, and I think Heartfelt Creations themselves sells them for like 30 bucks each, and they're about the same price there on HSN. But again, you don't have to obviously pick up a whole bundle. You can pick up whatever you like or none of it. However, just watch the video and have fun. But those are some of the information that I wanted to relay. So I already went through the whole bundle this morning. I think, see, this is tough. I do want to use the branches from this possibly. So I need the stamp set and the die. And then the dies for those little guys, the stamps for Sweet Cherry Blossom. I'm not going to do the wishing well today. I don't think. I will probably use that really pretty die from that, and not that, because that's some other stuff. So let me see. Okay. I think a fun place to start is to look at the paper. And okay, so I did want to mention the dies, these Sweet Cherry Blossoms, will cut out all these shapes on here. And it's all from this one die set. I know the two different die sets, obviously for like the leaves over here, but they all come from this die set, hope you can tell. Actually, I shouldn't even, I already got ahead of myself because I didn't notice the little birdhouse. So the birdhouse is there. I can cut from here, and this is interesting. Yeah. I was gonna say there's this little one that's already done, but this is not something that there's a die for, right? Because this is, you have to pair it up yourself. This is the same stamp as this, but I don't see the die in here unless I'm looking at the wrong die set. But anyway, oh, yep, there it is. There it is. So this is the one that cuts out these little guys down here. So basically, it's just the one. Tree house that's on here, or birdhouse, should I say. Either way, but look at all these different guys. So I mean, it'd be really easy to just kind of cut these guys out, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna do our own. Let's see here. Oh, I was even trying to look at that to help you guys. I was like, did she? Because these guys are all packed in here, but look, see how there's 5, and there's the 5, and then these little guys, there's like 7. And here they are, 6, 7. So they're already grouped together to be cut real easily. What I'm trying to do is just find a card base. But I also want to use this, and I want to know how big this is. So Freeform Friday, I try to just have some fun. I want to use my new blending brushes and to color these things. So on the outside, it does say that the die is 4.5 by 5. And it looks like it probably cuts 4 1/4. Let me see. Like the actual cut. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than 4 1/4, so you can definitely put that on an A2 size card. That's what I was wondering. Because I want to make it a little card today with a lot of punch. So I'm going to go through this, and we already saw this beautiful paper, and pick something to go in the background. So I'll be right back once I choose one of these. I don't want anyone to get very upset, but I'm going to cut my paper, and this is why I got 2 paper pads. I do want to show you, these right here are 6x4. That's pretty cool. 6x4, you can layer that up on a 5x7, or just make a 4 size card, right? So it's 6x4. Really cute. But I think what I'm going to do is take like this one, and I'm going to cut it down. So the back is only green, so it doesn't hurt my heart to cut that. And I'm going to cut it down. And then we'll just do a white card base and let that peek out. I think that way we can get the most out of this white die. And it's really lacy. A lot of this is going to get covered up, but that's okay. So let me see. Does this fit in here with that? Okay. So basically I'm going to cut this at 6 inches. And... hey, pretty good. Alright. I'm just cutting it off just so that we'll do the 6 inches on this side. That is really nice. They are legit 6 inches, so that's good. Okay, and then I want to cut this for my card base, so I want it to be like pretty much covering the whole card base, which is 4 1/4, but let's do 4 1/8. Yeah, so it'll just go right to the edge. And then, of course, I'm going to cut this off, but 5 1/2, 5 3/8. Okay, guys, it's okay. It's okay. We can keep this little piece for something else. Oh, that'd be cute to put like on the side of a card if you have, you know what I'm saying, just put it on there, layering, whatever it is, but don't throw it away. Let me clear some of this stuff out and we'll move on. I just went through my scrap pile and I found some white paper. This is absolutely nothing special. This is just plain old white paper. I like to sometimes make flowers with the Arteza paper. They're marker paper. It's like really thin and nice. But for today, since I'm going to run it through to form them, I'm kind of afraid that might mess that up. Maybe it'll tear it. I don't know. Maybe not. But for now, we're going to use a little thicker. This is just like really inexpensive cardstock, like the lightest weight they have, like at Hobby Lobby or Recollections is Recollections is the brand at Michael's. And then I'm going to cut that guy out of white, and then we have this. So cute. Okay. And from here, all I'm going to do is just run this through probably the marquee. Somebody asked again, well, I get this question a lot. All thin metal dies are interchangeable in any machine that cuts thin metal dies, so you don't have to have a marquee to cut the diamond press ones or, any of that. Actually, let me see if it's the same. Yeah. And so I get that question a lot, and then someone had mentioned earlier that you can cut these in any... Yes, what I was talking about earlier was this guy. This is the 3D shaping mold. It has to go through a machine that accommodates this, and that will not be the Empress, and it will not be the Gemini Junior, okay? But we'll talk about that when we get there. But it will be the Cuttlebug or, Big Shot, something like that, if you still have a Cuttlebug laying around, which is what I'm going to use today, because I do, and I have plenty of plates for it, so I'm not in too bad a shape. I'll run this through and I'll be right back. Sorry, it was kind of short. My son came down and was leaving, so I wanted to talk with him. Okay. And I suppose looking at this, maybe you can do some embossing, but I'm not going to do that because it's going to be behind everything anyway. Let's get this out of here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, other than this little curly Q one to stick around, that is... like, everything just fell out. Look at that. Wow. Oh no! Ugh. Okay, you already know me and my plastic carriers and things that bother. How cute! I like that you can still see kind of, what's going on in the background. So, okay. Next thing we're gonna do, you know what? Let me clean this up. I'll be right back. Stamp. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I guess... we'll stamp in black. I kind of wanted to play off of the way Emma Lou over there at Heartfelt Creations does her stuff, and usually she stamps in the same color that she wants to color things in. But I'm going to go with black. Like here, everything's done in black, and that's fine. Let me get... I'm going to use a hybrid ink. Again, hybrid inks are meant to be used with water or alcohol ink. It doesn't matter. They won't smear after it dries, okay? For the alcohol ink, you don't want to have it still kind of wet and go in and color. It'll smear. And for that same reason, it will also stain your stamps, possibly a surface that you stamp on, so clean it up pretty quickly is my advice on that one. But it's good stuff, so you know it's worth doing a little extra for that. You should clean your stamps anyway. I never really do, but okay. I think I'm actually not going to use this set unless I use the little birdhouse, only because this one has leaves too, and the shaper also has leaves, so that we can shape. It doesn't shape this one, so I'm gonna put that to the side for now. If I change our mind, we'll change our mind. We'll see. I am gonna use a stamping press just because I want to make sure everything stamps right. If I have to stamp it again, I will. So again, I'm just using that same paper that I just cut off from the other thing. What was that noise? Alright. Oh, you guys, I spent so much time cleaning today because I'm like, okay, this place is getting crazy. So I did that. So, you know, you can get some inspiration. You have the little, like, little drawings here. You know, do you want them to be 1 layer, 2 layers? You know. I really don't know what I'm even gonna do, so if I have that and I have like this, and maybe we'll have some little leaves and little birds here. I don't know how big I want to make the flowers, that's what I'm trying to get at. I suppose it's not that difficult, so maybe I'll just do all of them. I'll do a set of each, and then... Oh, are we gonna do this again? The day when I had trouble with the rubber... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's stamp that and see how it goes. Because the hinge and this is extra thick. I think I got scared the other day, but I think it'll be okay. You see that little bounce? I just don't want it to give me like a halo effect. Oh, okay. Yep, it's this one doesn't want to get there. This last bit didn't quite want to go. Alright, not bad. Not bad. And, oh my goodness. Okay, I'll clean this off later. I just mentioned, like, you want to keep them clean, but I'll do it later. And then we have this set. So I'm just going to continue stamping. I'll stamp these guys, and then I'll stamp these little guys. Actually, I can probably stamp them both. Let's see how that goes. I was going to go and do that, but you know what? We can do this together. I was like, oh, this is going to be fast. I mean, we'll see. Because of the way I want to color them. Sorry, I'm sure the camera's bouncing around all over the place. Put that up there. Give it a good squish, 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 squish. Alright. This one kind of could use a little bit more, but I'm okay. Alright, let me clean off my stamps. Oh, we need the birds too. Okay, well, there's that. I'll clean these up later. Much, much later. I don't even know how those were on there, but... okay, we have our 4 little birds, and then we want leaves too. Oh my goodness. 4 little birds, and then some leaves. And I'll probably stamp the leaves twice. I don't need any more than the 4 birds. I don't even need 4 birds. I was thinking about 1 or 2. So... And I was thinking... there's lots of ways to color them, you know. I was even thinking about doing the art impressions kind of way, but I think I'm gonna leave it at this. These two, again, it's just because I can't quite get in there with this stamp thing. Ooh, this looks very much Heartfelt Creations. That look... Oh my gosh, I don't want to make a mess, but I'm gonna put that down. Just in case that has ink, see? It might double stamp. I assume that's enough leaves. Okay, let me go clean off my stamps. I'll be right back. I just used water and a little towel, and that worked pretty well. So I'm okay with that. And we're going to do a little bit of coloring, I think. I'm going to hop right to it. Okay. So, I brought these out because I want to try these out. And... I'm going to use the hybrid inks because I am going to spray them with a little bit of water. If you want them to look like Distress and Don't Care, then whatever water-based ink you have will work. But we are going to squirt these with a little bit of water, so I'm going to keep that in mind. Let's see. Let me pick out what colors I want to use. I'll be right back. I'm going to keep this kind of simple. I'm sorry, I have stuff all over the place. So, let's see how I can color these. Now, I like pink, so I'm going to use one of these bigger ones for the pink. I have tons of these now because I bought some, and then they had a bundle, and I bought more. These are the tonic ones. So, I will use one of these larger ones for pink, and then I'll use one of the big ones for pink later, the big guys that I had picked up. And then I'll use this one for green, another big one for green, because it is a color I use often, like with leaves and stuff. And then I'll use the little one with the blue, and then the little guy with the yellow. Let's try this out. So I'm going to try this yellow. I've never really used these, so I just kind of want to see how they work. Okay, so it's a big guy. I'm going to put a little bit of color. Aww. See how tiny this is? The little things are. So I'm just barely putting any color right in the center. Cute. And then I'm going to take the pink. Those are the tiny guys, so of course it's a little bit different. Again, I want to see how... Look how soft that is. Okay. I'm going to go around the edges of the little flowers. So these are tiny, tiny. It's a little bit harder to do with this. What is it? There's something... And my camera isn't there. I see a weird shadow right here. Alright, you know, that's just how it looks. Oh, weird. I wonder how it renders. Do you see that? Because you're looking down into these bristles, it looks very weird. Okay, so anyway, if I was to do it out here, it'd be easier for the bigger guys. And then I'm also going to take that yellow and put it in the little baby birdie's tummy, just in here. Just in here, and I didn't even redip or anything. And then I'm going to take the blue. Now this is a very deep blue, so I'm going to be careful with this. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, that's... ridiculous. Let me try to wipe away most of that, and I'm going to take it over the little birdie's body. Just like that. I'm not really trying to make green, but if it happens, oh well. And that's all you need, like, honestly. Once we cut them out, they're going to look really cute. And then the green, I'll use a larger guy. Where's the green now? Let's see how green this is. Okay. I'll start kind of in the center and go out. And this is just a quick and easy way to color. It kind of reminds me of how Lisa from Local King colors some of her stuff sometimes, because when her dyes cut things out so intricately, she's like, just put the color and then cut it. Okay, so I'm going to go through and pretty much color everything with this kind of style, and I'll be right back. I'm just kind of cleaning these guys off. That would be a nice background. I mean, look how soft that is. Like, obviously I'm just trying to clean off what's left on here, and I didn't even really dip these that much, but that already shows me that I'm gonna have a really nice time with these with backgrounds. I know they've been out forever and I'm just coming around to them, guys. That's how I am. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm a little bit stubborn. I was just thinking about it earlier. I'm like, it's the Puerto Rican in me. All right, let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna cut these guys out. I don't know if I have to cut them like a few at a time. I think these can go through at the same time. Again, the dies are super easy to work with, because the cutting edge on these dies is right on the edge. So, I'm sorry, the lighting is just... Anyway, it's right on the edge, so there's no other metal piece like on this inner that makes it hard to see or anything like that, so that's really cool. They used to have a different style of dye, so this is cool. I'm gonna run that through. And then these little guys. So I'll do the same thing for everybody, and I will run them all through the marquee just to make it easy. How cute. I mean, if you want to make sure you're exactly where you want to be, definitely make an aperture like I've shown you guys before. Actually, I learned that aperture trick from the people at Heartfelt Creations a long time ago, because, and I've already mentioned this, she would design her stamps to go along with things that Spellbinders already had made. So like their blossom stamps, their nesting dies, sorry, or like other nesting dies that they had. And then she would pattern her designs off that. So you kind of had to work with them a certain way and then do that little trick to cut them correctly. So I like that this is much easier now. So all these guys, I'm going to line them up. I don't know if this will fit through the marquee, but I'll probably cut it down to make it work. But look at that. I mean, of course, it's kind of funny for me because I'm looking from this angle, and I think it looks perfect, and maybe from above it might be off. I don't know. But it looks good to me. So I will tape that down, and I'll run these through, and I will Be right back. Okay guys, I should probably put things away, shouldn't I? We'll do it together. Now I gotta find a place to put those. Alright. Oh, look at the little birdies. Sorry, I have a little tape on their little booties. They're cute. I mean, you don't even have to have the shaper. So, of course, I have it because I bought the bundle, but if you were to buy piecemeal or however you want to do it, if you don't have a machine that would accommodate that, then, you know, you don't have to grab that. If you like the other items. Let's see here. Oh, I think Heartfelt Creations themselves is having a sale on these guys this weekend on this line. But again, you know, doing the math real quickly, the whole bundle is still a better price on HSN. You guys know I usually don't talk pricing, but like when I buy something with my own money, like these things, I don't mind talking about it because I bought it. I just don't feel like it's kosher. Like when you get something for review, obviously you got it for free. And obviously I'm doing work because I'm working with it and making the video and all that. But I just don't talk about the price because I think that's up to you guys. And there you go. Ah! Okay. So anyway, I don't know why I'm sitting here doing this. I'm going to get these guys out, put all this other stuff away, and then we're going to bust out that mold. And my cuddle bug is really the busted out because I haven't used that thing in a very long time. But I'll be right back. Okay. So let's get this guy out. This is the one I opened earlier. I do not want to hurt my nails. There we go. I know I garden and do all these things, but I really try to guard my nails if I can. Alright, so, I mean, you can roll all these out and do as many as you want all at once. That way you get them all done. And then, you know, it depends on what you want. Like the little birdies. I'm looking at this because we're gonna... Oh, I probably shouldn't have moved them that way. If you want them to be concave or do you want them to come out, like what I mean by that is like, okay, let's clean this off. This guy. So if I push him in here like this, he's going to be rounded because the pressure's coming in from the back and pushing into it. So do you want them to be rounded or do you want them to be the other way? Of course, with leaves, I think they should be rounded. So I'm putting that there. Kind of fits there. And then it accommodates a few, so that's really nice. It looks like it accommodates 3 sets at a time. I have never done this, so I'm just laying them on there. Let's put this one here. Yeah, so it does 3 sets of leaves. It'll do the 4 little birdies. Again, I don't think you want your birds concave, so you probably want to face them down. Be kind of weird if they were like, something happened to your bird. Dare I say he got ran over. Alright, let's put this over here. And see, I'm just sitting them in there. There's nothing special. I mean, I'm trying to make them so that they're in that same little... I wouldn't put it crooked, as, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put them in as straight as I can. And these guys... I don't know. You know what? These aren't symmetrical, but I don't think it really matters. But if I'm looking at it, maybe it looks like that. I honestly don't think it matters. Because it's just going to put maybe like there. Since I have 3 of those. So I'm going to go through and just lay these guys down. Of course, that's the largest ones. And I'll put the medium-sized ones in this little spot. And then the little guys, and I'll be right back. And I, again, was not minding about which one goes where or what. They're similar, but that's okay. So I have a little water here. I'm going to spray the back. Oh, so if you wanted your flowers to be facing the other way, for them to curve inwards, then you would have turned them like this, facing you. And for me, everything just seems like it needs to go like this, but, you know, do whatever you like. And so I'm going to give them a little spray. Maybe that might be a little much. And we're going to take this guy, and this is so cool. Okay, I'm going to place this on here, and maybe I should have had my machine out. I actually had to look for it, and I forgot. I moved it behind me. For some reason, it's up here. So let me grab that. And then, I was like, oh, this is going to be really fast. I feel like this video is taking a minute. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is going to be no fun. I got the plates for it, and I have the A plate, I have the 2 B plates. I know there's a C plate, which I do not have here, so I hope it'll work with 2 B plates. And if I need a C, then I don't know, I'll have to go find one. So I'm just putting it between these 2 Bs, because I think that's as tight as it needs to be. Yeah, I think that's good. I hope. Let's see what happens. Oh, that doesn't feel like any pressure. Darn. I need the C plate. I need the C plate! Oopsie. I don't want to open this up and check because I feel like that wouldn't be good. And, you know, I'm sure someone's going to leave a comment. You should watch the video first. Oh, you know what? I think it's okay. Now, could it be deeper if I brought out a C plate? Maybe. But, you know, it got bent. It got bent. That's all I care about. I think you probably do a B and C, and I think it would be great. But this is all I care about, honestly. Cool. So, as you can see, it did some of the lines, and I'm pretty sure if I had used a C plate, I'd get more. But I'm going to stop right there, because I don't feel like pausing and looking for a C plate. So, here we go. Yeah, it's interesting. The C plate is just a little thicker than the B plates, but it makes a difference, depending on what you're trying to do or cut or whatever. Alright, so... Aww. Kind of cute. Everything just has a little bit of shape to it. So next time I do this, I will look for my C plate so we have it to compare. Alright, let me think about what it is exactly that I want to do. Because we have this guy, I think it goes this way. We have our little guys, and maybe we're going to put little leaves here and there, put a little birds, and then maybe a sentiment, and, you know, our flowers. So, I'll be right back. Since this is Freeform Friday, I was cleaning again, like I said, my craft room, and I came across a bunch of little tiny, like, sewing machines that I have, and I have 5 in this room. And 2 of them completely did not work anymore. I think they got rusted. Something's not right. But you know, these little cheap machines, it's like, okay, whatever. So let me put this to the side. So what I want to do is do a little sewing. And what's funny about this machine, oh, look at how gross the Cuttlebug, I don't know. Is that I've had this for a little while. It came from like Walmart, and I think it's 20 bucks, and I think they still have it at Walmart. Let me see if it works. Let's start there. Alright, that sounds like it works. So I'm going to take this out and roll this so I can get some slack here. That's the part that's kind of weird, is like, it should let me pull that without sewing, but that's okay. And I'm going to add a little, it only does straight stitching. I think I did a video on it, super old video, that has a lot of views because people are interested in this thing. I'm just going to get this in here if I can. I like to peg it before I really start using it because sometimes that thread will slip. And this thing is old and it makes a lot of noise. And I actually made masks with it, you guys. That's why I'm like, that's crazy. I wish I had a foot pedal option, but it doesn't. So I'm just going to go straight down, I think. And by straight, I mean like I literally don't care. And I think I'm gonna do 2. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's really sweet. But it's very straight. Oh, dang, that's really straight. Look at that. That's the kind of thing I would like to do when I'm quilting, and I never get there. Mine's always kind of crazy. Interesting. I'm gonna do another one across the bottom here, I think. Okay, just to have just like a little something, maybe a couple, I don't know. But I'll be back. Okay, so I went a little crazy with that, and I think I'm gonna leave these little pieces looking kind of wild. I started in different spots, like I started down lower on this one, just so it would start at a different place, instead of being so uniform. I don't know. We'll see. I might trim off some of these, but I think for now, it's cute. Okay, so I just have a standard A2 size card. I'm just going to glue this down, you guys, and when I come back, and then I'm also going to glue this down. But I'm going to clean this off because it's driving me nuts, especially with a white card base, and I'll be right back. Okay, just want to check in. It's still a little bit wet. Even if you wipe it, I use the baby wipe, so even if I wipe it with a towel, it'll still be kind of damp like that. I was just holding this down over here. And I think this is big enough where you can just glue it down. I mean, it has a lot of small areas, but if you go right to the edge. So I'm just going to do that and then stick it down on top. Okay, you guys. So that is our card base. Really sweet. My girl likes to use a lot of glitter, so I'm going to try put some glitter on here. I'm just going to use my Nuvo Deluxe, but if you know, your Barely Arts glue, whatever glue you like to use, and I don't know. So I'm going to put some glue on here very lightly, just around the edges. Now, You can do this now, or if you're going to double up your flowers, double them up and then do this. And you can do that, you know, after they're formed. I think I'm going to do single flowers, guys, because they're pretty shapely and they're super cute. So I'm just going to do a little bit. This is just how I'm doing it. Of course, you can do whatever you like. And I'm not going to put any in the center, I don't think. So I'm just going to go about my business and just do this with these little guys. And Nuvo Deluxe does set up pretty quick, which is nice, so that way I can move on. But I want to show you what I'm going to do, and I don't want to. I'm just going to bury these with glitter and use a tweezer to pick those up. And the little glitter stays on the very, you know, wherever you put the glue. The glue dries clear, so I'm good with that. And I'm going to do that with several of these. I probably won't do all of them today. But, okay, I'll be back. Same thing with the little birds. Maybe even the leaves, why not? So little birds, I'll probably put some, like, I don't know, maybe around their little wing or something. Alright, I'll be back. So, did I start getting lazy at the end and putting the glue and then just dipping in the thing like this? Yes, I did. It works. Okay, so what I'm going to do is funnel this back into my little jar. This is just some super fine iridescent glitter you can find everywhere. It's just that this was one that I got at an expo a long time ago, and I've been using it for a little bit now, and there's tons in this jar. I don't know why I show you this lid like it had a tag on it or something. Just says Cloud9 semi-transparent. Sparkle and sprinkle. I don't even know. Are they still in business? I hope so. I think that's as many flowers as I need. I'm going to clean this up, put them to the side so they can continue drying, but hopefully you can see now that they're drying how it's so cute. It just has that little glitter. Okay, I will be right back. I think whenever I talked about these and we went through them, I told you guys there's like pages that just have like tags, which is really sweet. I mean, look at the little, so many things we can cut out. Oh, the little tags over here that say like heartfelt thanks, grateful for you. Sorry, I know it's all up in your face there. And then these tags. I think I'm gonna do this. No, I'm not. I like the time to dream, but I do like to a beautiful you. So I'm gonna cut that out. I'm just gonna use my guillotine. Actually, this piece of paper's already. So I'm just gonna use the guillotine to cut this off and then just cut it down. Okay, I'll be right back. So I cut that out, and then I grabbed a die from my Tonic. The stamp of the month. There's a die set you can pick up to help you like cut out sentiments, and so I just kind of eyeballed this. Actually, well, no, I like this one because it's an interesting shape, and then I can do the one that's after it just to make it pop a little more. So I'll cut this out from a different paper. But this might be cute too. I don't know. This oval shape. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna lay it on here and again see through it really nicely and then tape it down. I can see it should be like right there. And I'm gonna run this through maybe with like a blue color. It looks like let's have some blue come out of there. And I'll be right back. Alright. I just eyeballed this, and I could have done an aperture, but I did not. So we'll see how it goes. Alright. Oh, it even has that little embossing edge. Okay, so I'm going to glue those two together. And the reason I wanted this now is because I want to plan my little design around this. So I'll be right back. Okay. The carrier's off? Oh, not this one. I only put a couple because I want to tuck things in behind here and there. I mean, you know, you can put this wherever. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to put it like right here. And then we're going to plan around that. That's just how I want to do that. And then, oh, I guess I should put that away. I've been standing up this whole time and just throwing things on the floor, so I have quite a lot of stuff back here. Now, these still might be a little bit wet. I don't think they are, but I did put the stuff pretty thick. So let me see. How cute is that already coming along? Just popping down some stuff. Because I want my little bird to be somewhere like down here, you know? But we're going to pop him up, of course. Oh yeah, maybe that's what we should do, is start with some leaves here and there. Let's say. And then like if he's down here, then we have like, oh yeah, okay. And then, you know what I need? This stuff. I don't really want to work dimensional for each one of these guys, so I'm going to use my 3D glue gel. I do have a link in the description box for it. It goes in and out of stock all the time, so I don't know if it's in stock right now, but okay, so let's see. Now I'm just going to put glue on this, and that should be okay. I don't want to fill up the syringe for the 3D glue gel right now, but let's say, where do we want it? A little more grandiose. I think it needs to be a little more up here, because we have lots of little flowers that we can bring in here and there. Something like that. Hold on, guys. Sorry, since Miranda came and said hello, I'm just going to, I just kind of played with these. Otherwise this video will be super long, which I know you guys say it's not a problem when they're super long. Where is my pokey tool or something? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to give this a squeeze. I'm going to take a little bit off like this, and I'm going to put it on this little chubby guy on his back, and hopefully that'll help me stick that down with a little bit of something. Now, I don't know if I want him to look like he's on here. I did move the other little leaf. I put it up here because I think I wanted more leaves over there. And let me see if I these. Aww. Okay, that's really cute. I think I can just stick these down though. This one might need a little 3D glue gel just because it's kind of a funky place that I want to put it. These tweezers, you have to squeeze them to let go, and I'm like, it's moving! It's because I didn't squeeze them to let go. Oh my gosh. How cute! Okay, let's... I didn't glue any of this stuff down. Okay. I didn't know where I was, because like I said, Miranda came down, and I'm like, maybe I want these more leaves up here. And... just gonna rebuild what I did. So I'm not the biggest fan of glitter. I love the look. I don't really like messing with it because as you can see already it's all over. But this does look really sweet. Okay. So I need a little something behind this guy. This was fun, guys. Different than I've done. I don't even know how I ever busted out my sewing machine on this channel to do anything. I don't think I have. Let's see here. I already knew I only needed one big one because I like one big flower and then everything else to be little, kind of complementing it. So, but it's nice in one pass or two passes that you get all these flowers, you know. Okay, now I'm getting a little too uniform. I don't like that. Hold on. Okay, there's that little guy. I'll probably put another little guy over here. And I might have to make one more glittery flower, because the only other one I made was big. Something like that. Yeah, and then I need one more over here, but the only one I have ready is big. I don't like the look of that. Unless I put him way in the back. I put this guy back here. Come on, little guy. So that's what other thing that is nice, I guess, about 3D glue gels, that it sets up. It takes so long to set up that you can move things around. I'll leave it, but I'm still gonna put another little one right here. I don't know. I just feel like I need another one. My kids coming down again. Yeah, so that's it. So I'll have links in the description box. Thanks for watching, guys. Fun Freeform Friday. I really had a lot of fun bringing out different things that I haven't used in a long time or ever. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.